Nothing has done more damage to company success than the use and misuse of margins. Switching to NBC gets everybody focused on goals that drive profit gains. Welcome back to the Profit Tips Library. In this video, I want to talk about a new measure called NBC, or Net Before Compensation. Across the course of my career, gross profit margin has been an important measure that has been used almost every place I've been. As we began to analyze the success factors in the most profitable companies, we started to realize that there was no correlation between margin and profitability. And in fact, we came to the conclusion that margin is an absolutely lousy way to measure the performance of a business, a sale, a territory, or a customer. Because high or low margins are no predictor at all of whether the company is profitable or not. In order to provide the kind of analytics that we provide in Waypoint, we had to invent a new kind of measure that took volume, pricing, and expenses into account. And that new measure is called NBC, or Net Before Compensation. It is the amount of money that is left after you've procured and paid for the product, paid for all of your operations except for sales and your bottom line, and is split between the sales force and the company as profits. This marvelous new measure is perfect because if volumes go up, it goes up. If margins go up, it goes up. If expenses go down, it goes up. It actually takes every aspect of the business into account and gives you an apples for apples way of measuring every single kind of sale. Why does this matter? Because if people in your company are using margin to make their decisions rather than NBC, they'll frequently be making the wrong decisions. You can adopt NBC for yourself by making a special version of your financial statement, your P&L statement. You can have one of your people make one version that moves the sales compensation down to the bottom line and puts the NBC subtotal in between. By doing this, you'll gain access to this terrific metric. If you want to do it on the back of a napkin, you can simply take your net profits and add back in the compensation that you paid to your sales force. This will tell you what your NBC number is. If you divide this into revenue, it'll tell you what your NBC rate is. The takeaway is to begin using NBC to measure everything you do, to make sure that NBC is at the core of your management discussions always, so that people understand that when they're coming to you for a decision, your first question is going to be, how is this going to affect the NBC? And this is going to force them to think about revenue and the gross profit, but also the costs that are imposed by whatever it is that they're proposing. If you'd like to know more about the sophisticated analytics that help our clients outperform, well, just about everyone, visit our website at waypointanalytics.com.